expected time of arrival at Broken Hill is 9:25. And the weather there is clear and fine.
Would you like to come up to the cockpit now, Danny?
Oh, yeah.
Alpha Hotel India, runway 1. Crosswind 20 knots. 00. Roger. Your attention please, taxi to Harris and Mr. Luger. Taxis, and Florence for Avis Rent-A-Car today. Your attention please, Empty Lines of South Australia calling taxis travelling to Adelaide. Your attention please, asking priority for departure.
Attention please, final call for passengers coming into Broken Hill by company transport. Your coach is now departing for the city. All aboard please.
Good day, son.
Hi, Pop.
How's your mum and dad keeping?
Pretty good, Grandad.
You know, I've got quite a few surprises lined up for your holiday, Danny.
Hey, you still got old Lizzie,
You bet,
Pop.
son. She's still going like a charm.
You reckon I could have a drive later?
I don't know. She might be a bit hard to handle.
What's that big tower straight ahead, Pop?
That's one of the head frames for the mines here. They pull up the ore on that.
Hey, we still going underground?
We sure are, son.
Hey, look, that's a pretty old one.
Yep, that's the old British Thompson head frame. It's over 80 years old. And right here, Danny, is where it all started. Charles Raz, a boundary rider. He and 6 others pegged the first mining lease here in 1883. Must have been the richest hill in the world. This here is what's left of Silverton. It was a boom town back in the big rush. Prospectors came to Broken Hill and Silverton from everywhere. They hoped to strike it rich.
Did they find any gold here?
No, not payable gold. Silver was more valuable than gold then. But the small pockets of silver found here soon ran out, and Silverton became a ghost town.
There's an old train line, Pop.
It's been a long time since the train stopped here, Danny. Whoops, watch your head, son. You see, they ended up diverting the railway to Broken Hill. People realised a big future in other minerals. And soon the place was booming. Its ore is more valuable than most gold mines. It contains silver, lead and zinc. Ah, my grandson, Danny. He's down on holidays. Danny, this is Don.
G'day. Now, all this is part of your kit.
Don and I worked together. For how long, Don?
Oh, about 20 years, I reckon.
We did a bit of prospecting, too.
Yeah. These are your safety glasses, Danny. Make sure you wear them at all times. Right. Everybody ready?
We're going down to the 15 level. That's where I used to work, about 600 meters underground. You remember the old gang, Cole?
Sure do.
Hang on, Danny. It's a bit of a fast ride down.
Dirty old Right. Lights on. We'll go along through here.
I thought we'd show the boy the stope face first, Don.
Yeah, where it all starts. Okay.
You know, I first started working down here when I was 16.
Oh, of course he had to put his age up a bit then, Danny.
Did you really, Pop?
Oh, well, I suppose most of the young blokes did in those
What's
days.
the step?
Gee, it's pretty big down here.
Now come along here. They're using the scoop trams to move the ore out.
Look, Danny, have a look at this. That's a pretty good specimen of galena. Now see this? The idea of the water is to keep the dust down. Those things pick up about 6 tons with each shovelful.
6 tons?
They're drilling up there so we can put a bolt in to secure the roof.
Ain't enough? Come on, then.
The ore is dropped 100 metres through to the ore train below. This is the chute of the primary crusher. The locos are battery operated. Before then, we used to push the trucks by hand.
All that?
Some mines used horses to pull the trucks.
Check it out, Pop.
Well, that's something to add to your collection. You know, not so long ago, this part of the country was only a desert. Australia's wealth was mainly pastoral and agricultural. But for the last 15 years or so, I reckon the mining industry's taken over. Tell you what, Danny, how would you like it if you and me go and visit Uncle Bob?
Uncle Bob? He lives in Western Australia, doesn't he?
That's right, Mount Tom Price. What do you say? See some of the big open cuts?
Oh, great! Hey, Pop, look at those mountains down there.
That's the Hammersley Range. You name the mineral and it's down there.
Gold?
Mainly iron ore, biggest known deposit in the world. Oh, we're coming into Dampier. This is where we're joining up with Uncle Bob.
Number 3, Alan?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be all right, Alan. No worries.
Uncle Bob! Hey, Uncle Bob!
Hello,
Hi,
Danny.
Uncle Bob!
See, Danny, that's the archipelago. It's a beautiful fishing spot. But when William Dampier was here, what, nearly 300 years ago, he didn't think much of the place. He said it was the barrenest spot on the globe. Well, things have changed a bit since then. Look at that.
Yes, it's a nice town, all right. About the fishing, Bob. I'd like to take a crack at that.
Suits me. What do you say, Danny?
Oh, yeah, that'd be unreal.
giant manta ray.
Yeah, look at it pop.
We've got all kinds of fish here. We've got coral trout, mackerel, brim, cod. You name it, we've got it.
Now, this looks like a good spot, Bob.
Yeah, I've never failed to pick up a few here, Dad.
Here, look, I'll show you a couple of tricks, Danny. There's a bit of a neck to it.
Bet you I get the first bite.
Yeah, we'll show the old timer how it's done.
Got a bite, Grandad. I think I've got something.
Oh, yes, you've got something there. Now, play it carefully. Easy does it. Easy.
Don't rush it.
Easy.
You'll lose it if you hurry.
Quick.
It's a shark.
My God, so it is.
Look, Uncle Bob, it's a
Watch your
shark.
fingers there, Danny.
It's a shark, Grandad.
Come on, careful with it. Careful.
Keep it clear of the side, Danny.
Up over.
I got him, I got him.
Well, Danny, you got something. That's better than either of us.
Yeah, do you reckon it'll keep to show Debbie and Auntie Jenny?
Sure, we'll be heading for Mount Tom Price first light tomorrow morning, boy.
Look, a train, Uncle Bob.
We'll meet it right at the level crossing.
Wow, that stuff train must be 2 kilometres long.
That's right, Danny. It's more than 2 kilometres long. There are 180 wagons. It carries about 20,000 tons of iron ore down to the harbour. Oh, not a bad way to wash up the dust, eh, Danny?
Hey, Bob!
Come on, Pop, the water's great.
Come on, get your gear up.
Oi! G'day.
I
G'day.
see you've met my nephew, Danny.
G'day, Bob.
Hello, Ken. This is my father, Ed Williams.
Hi, Kent.
Ken's a troubleshooting geologist.
I've just been over the mines at Parabadoo checking out some new drilling. Looks like showing about 65% iron.
That's good. Danny's come up from the Sydney smog to have a look at Mount Tom Price and to see how we mine the iron ore. I think we'll make an engineer of him yet.
Or a geologist. We need good men out here, Danny. There's a lot more deposits of all types to be discovered yet.
Gold, maybe?
Well, maybe. I think it'll be more like iron ore, bauxite, uranium, manganese, things like that. Without mining, Danny, I'd be walking. I'll see you in Tom Price.
See all those spare tires over there? Aren't they a fun?
Yeah, that's
They're a
enormous.
bit bigger than your bicycle tires, aren't they?
G'day, Bob.
Hello, Ken.
Danny.
Hi.
G'day, Ed. This is the report from the Parabadoo mine I was telling you
Oh,
about
good.
yesterday. To your sample. What do you say? It looks like showing about 65%?
That's good, Ken.
Yeah, it looks like a good yield.
Our Parabadoo plant is about 80 kilometres down the road. Danny? How many loads have you shifted today, eh?
I reckon I just about shifted the whole lot.
Hey, you reckon, eh? Danny! Keep your eye over there.
There's enough ore here for your grandchildren, Danny.
Oh, can we get the driving tonight, Uncle Bob?
Well, Danny, it was to be a surprise, but we've planned a barbecue tonight.
Oh, good one.
How long have you been working for the company, Ken?
Oh, I don't work for the company, Ed. I freelance.
Ah. I used to do a bit of prospecting during the Depression when jobs were scarce. Still do a bit now and then.
They mentioned you worked underground.
Yes, that's right. Broken Hill. And in the old days, that was hard yakka, believe me. If I'd landed your job, I'd have thought I was on holiday. Why you live here? You've got just about everything you want.
Yes?
You wouldn't know what it was like in the old days, in the mining. Pick and shovel.
Hey. Danny. I have to do a job in Mary Kathleen in a couple of days. How would you and your grandfather like to come with me?
Mary Kathleen? Would I ever? That's where they mine uranium.
Yeah, that's right. It's all right, Danny. I've spoken to your grandfather. He's as anxious to see the mine as you are.
Oh, great. That'll be fantastic fun. Bye, Bob.
Bye, lad.
Goodbye, Bob.
Goodbye, Pop.
Bob?
Thanks, Ken. Take care now.
I shall. Danny.
Yeah.
There it is. Tom Price. Exports close to 750,000 tons each week. Morning, Doug. This is a pretty sophisticated process, Danny. The ore grade is monitored every step of the way. This ore sorter separates the low-grade ore. The light sensor picks up the reject pieces. Then compressed air blasts shoot them into the waste pile.
Hey, they look like giant cement mixers.
You're not far wrong. They mix water with the ore and it's ground into a slurry. The ore is drawn off in these settling tanks and then they mix it with sulfuric acid for the final extraction process. They keep an eye on every one of those tanks from this control room. Every detail must be recorded. This is how it is, Danny, before the final drying process. The chemists in the laboratory here are making constant quality checks. Thanks, Dan. This is the end result. Uranium concentrate, ready for the customer. Now I'll show you something that may surprise you. The dam here was built for the Mary Kathleen water supply, but it also created an ideal environment for birds and wildlife. They decided to turn the whole area into a flora and fauna sanctuary.
Danny, how about you and me do some gold prospecting tomorrow? There used to be some good spots around here.
No, Pop. Gold's for you old-timers. Ken and I are from iron ore, uranium, manganese, minerals like that.